Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is the Wealth Building Educator back for another quick video. So today, I just want to talk a little bit about real estate. If you know me, you know that I am a part-time realtor in the DFW area. I've been doing it for approximately 4 years, and it's something that I really enjoy to do. I believe that the skills that it requires you to be successful in education translate very well over into the real estate business. And that's why I believe that I've had the opportunity to be successful as a part-time realtor. Today, I just want to kind of discuss the new little mini-series that I will be bringing to my channel, where we discuss the ways in which you properly go through the process of purchasing your first primary residence. I'm excited about it because there are so many people who have no idea the steps that it takes to buy their first home. From the moment you start working with a realtor to the moment you actually close on your home, and through the first year, second year, and so forth. So that's what we're going to be talking about in the next month in the little mini series that I will have on the channel. So I'm really looking forward to that. Today, I just want to briefly discuss when it is appropriate for you to buy your first home. Now, a lot of people try to time the market as they do with stocks and with mutual funds. And the ironic thing is that people try to time the market in the opposite direction when it comes to real estate as they do with stocks and bonds and things like that. So, for instance, I've had clients in the past, we'd be looking at a home that might be $250,000, and they might be able to qualify for that amount, and they might actually be able to afford the payment. However, they would sit down and tell me that they think it's a bubble and the bubble's going to burst soon, and they're going to wait for that $250,000 house to drop to $175,000 or $200,000 so they could save a little bit of money. So in the real estate end, they wait for the market to drop before purchasing. And ironically, when you're talking about the stock market, people seem to want to sell when the market drops. They seem to be all in when things are going well. But then when the market drops, that's when they want to sell and take their loss. In real estate, they want to try to buy low, but the thing is, they're trying to time the market just like they do in the stock market, just in a different way. And you tell me the last time we had a market where it dropped that much. And ironically, the thing is, if you have a house that's $250,000 and then it goes up to $350,000, and then there's a stock market crash and the home goes for $300,000, you still lost out because you didn't get it when it was at that lower price point, and you weren't able to make payments on it to pay down the principal a little bit more. So you still lose out in the long end. So today, I just want to briefly talk about when is the best time to purchase a home without paying any attention to the prices of the home. I think that the best time to purchase a home is when you can afford it. You need to sit down and look at a realistic budget, run all the calculators. You need to look at the PITI MIP or PITI PMI payment. That is the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance premium for an FHA loan, or the principal, interest, taxes, insurance, premium mortgage insurance payment. So there are multiple things that make up the payment on a mortgage. It's not just the principal, it's not just interest, it's not just taxes, it's not just the insurance. There's so many different things that make up a mortgage payment, and you need to be able to comfortably afford it. If you have all these debts going out, then you need to take that into consideration, and do not look at what a mortgage company or a bank or a lender approves you for, because I'm gonna tell you right now, when you see the number that they approve you for, a lot of times you're gonna be shocked because it's gonna be a lot higher than you ever could have imagined. but that doesn't necessarily mean you can afford that payment. So if your mortgage company approves you for a $500,000 loan, but looking at your monthly payments and your bills, that you really can only afford the payment that goes with the price of a $350,000 home, that's really where you need to be looking at, in the $325,000 to $350,000 range, maybe even a little less. You want to be as comfortable as possible. You do not want to be house poor. So when you are looking at possibly buying your first home, you need to sit down and look at every single expense. You need to factor in an extra buffer for the repairs and the maintenance and everything like that it's going to cost you. You also need to factor in the fact that every year your taxes and insurance, for the most part, are going to go up. These are things you need to do in order to afford a home. And the thing about me is that I'm not trying to push a home or anything on anyone. And you would think, me being a realtor, my main goal is to sell homes to anybody, any and everybody, right? If somebody comes to me and they want to buy a home, yeah, let's go out, let's go buy this home, let's go buy this $955,000 home. I'm not like that. I have talked people out of buying homes because I felt like the purchase of a particular property at that time would make them house poor. I don't want you looking back on me in a year or two and saying that horrible realtor talked me into a purchase I couldn't afford. That's not me. I don't want that reputation. So if I feel that you purchasing a particular home is going to make you house poor, it's going to change your get out of debt plan and be a negative impact on your financial situation, I'm not going to let you get into the house. So I tell all my clients, look at every single expense and then think about expenses you don't even necessarily have yet and add that to your budget as well. Then if you can comfortably afford the payment that comes with whatever particular price point a house is that you're interested in, only then is it time for you to start looking at actually buying that home. There's so many different things that go into it, and we're going to be getting into those things during the little mini series about real estate. But today I just wanted to briefly talk to you all about when is the best time to purchase a home, because I think a lot of people have a misconception of when they should buy. A lot of people think that it's good to buy in a hot market. Some people think that it's good to buy in a cold market. But I can assure you that none of us knows when the market's going to drop. So do not sit on the sidelines waiting for the bubble to burst, because we don't know if the bubble will ever burst. So you need to approach it in a manner that you're going to buy a home if you can afford it, and if you have done your own due diligence and made sure that it's the best move for you at that time. And it's something that if you are a married couple, you need to speak it over with your spouse. You need to all be on the same page, because the worst thing you can do is to buy a home that you cannot afford and be forced to sell it and potentially give it away at a discount. So for today, I just want to briefly talk about real estate, and we're going to be getting into more real estate in the upcoming weeks. Appreciate you all. Thank you for continuing to rock with me. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please like and share any content that you feel is relevant to the success of a loved one. I appreciate you all. Have a phenomenal day.